Merry Christmas. It is my favorite time of year right now. I just love this time of year so much. I love picking out gifts for my friends and family, going for walks with all the lights and like ice skating and baking and just relaxing by like the fireplace and the tree. Like, I just love everything about it. So as a girl who loves Christmas so much, I have released a Christmas song basically every year since I began releasing music. And today we're gonna talk a little bit about it. My very first song that I ever released, like ever, was actually a Christmas song. How it all worked out was I got offered my deal back in like the summer of 2019, and then I didn't want to work on anything until I had a contract signed, so that took quite a bit of time. And then when I signed the contract, the day I was supposed to go into the studio to work on music, COVID happened and lockdown happened, and that all got thrown in the bin. So it took some time until I got to work on like my real music of things, and we had Weatherman finished. We were hoping to release it like in September and stuff, but because of COVID, no one really knew like what the groove of things was. So it turned out that my Christmas song ended up being the very first song I ever released, and it was called This Christmas. I wrote it with my brother, and we like hung out and drank some wine and wrote the song. And then with the song, we kind of thought, how funny would it be if like I dated the Grinch? And the label said, yeah, sounds good, but they were like, but also we would like you to film like a legitimate music video. And I was like, there were like 2 videos for one song, but I'm so happy I did the like legit video because it was so beautiful. You know, it ended up being like my first song, my first release, so it was nice to kind of have that in a pretty little package. Welcome to the music video of my song, This Christmas.
No doubt for you. It's really strange. Oh my god, the snow looks crazy. Cut! 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 Is it too fast? Yeah. Okay, so you weren't singing though.
Oh, I thought we were starting.
Yeah, we're starting.
It's great.
Lots of time to add in.
Watch JoJo magic trick happening right before your eyes.
So
I don't know if it's going to.
Shit.
Voila!
That video to this day like will forever be my favorite and is such a like core memory for me. My brother filmed it all with my camera. I remember one of the scenes we did at my grandma's house, and Luke like grabbed a glass ornament off the tree and like snapped it and started eating it. Me and my brother were rolling on the ground just dying over the whole thing. So that's kind of like the origin story of how the whole Grinch thing started. And people loved it so much that the next year when I did Ain't Christmas Without You, I had to bring the Grinch back. Ain't Christmas Without You was a song that I remember starting on my piano and knowing, I knew that I wanted it to like start off slow. It can get lonely this time of year. And then turn into this like bigger thing. And then the like Ain't Christmas Without You chorus line, like repeating that over and over, kind of came to me. Oh Christmas, ain't Christmas without you, Christmas without you. And then kind of going from there and like stemming out, because it's not like a traditional verse chorus song. It kind of goes every which way. Little boy without the drum, mistletoe without the one. My brother played a huge part of writing like a lot of the like Presents Without a Bow, Sleigh Ride Without the Snow, like all of those little combos, and that's my favorite part of the song. So we finished up recording that song, and then by popular demand we had to do a Grinch video, and the thought for this video was dancers. I've always wanted to do a thing with dancers. Am I a dancer? No. Am I any good at dancing? No. Watch the video, I'm not good. But it was so fun. And our friend Shaylee came together and like taught us how to dance. And it was like so hard. I remember being in this living room for like a week straight, like learning the dance, Miss 1, 2. When I did it on the day of, still was not very good. And I think the most important thing to note on this too, we had a budget of $3,000, which is like costuming for me and the Grinch, hair and makeup, all the dancers like getting paid costumes. Like a lot of people did this on like a volunteer type basis and just like wanting to be involved. And that was just so nice to be like supported in that way, and just everyone kind of just wanting to be a part of something that's like super fun. Oh my gosh. Do you know what else happened during this video? We always talk about how like my luck is always so bad with things. We booked in to film it out in Mission, out at like this theater out there, which is where we shot it. But the day we were scheduled to do it was all the floods. Does everyone remember the floods? Highways were flooded, the farms were flooded, Castle Fun Park was flooded. It was actually like so tragic, not great. So anyway, the video shoot got delayed by a couple weeks until we could book back in there and like a schedule that would work with everybody. Next song, no, my Christmas song. This song was like a last minute throw together type thing, and I think it might be my favorite. That's one I can listen to and like shake some ass. In September, I was like, hold up, I want to do a Christmas song. Hey, I think I have the melody down. Lyrics, I don't know. Okay. I'm never gonna whine about the winter snow. Sounds like the best reason to stay at home. Just you and me, all alone, making out in the fireplace glow. You do 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 do. You know you got me, baby. Baby, you are my Christmas wish. I'd had to seal it with a kiss. You making me glow, you making me go, and you got me singing. I wrote it with Brandon again, went and recorded it with Dan and Garrett, who like, they live like 20 minutes up the road. They sent it back to me within like a few days, like done, song over. This single artwork, I found a piece of fabric at the thrift store and I tied it into a bow and like sat it on top, put some ornaments in my ears. Then another Grinch video, just had to happen. This one I was like, what about a game show?
Hello everyone, and welcome to Dating Denny.
Casting for this, we needed a Santa Claus, a server from work, her grandpa. More because my grandpa worked, and then I would have got my other grandpa to do it, but Grandpa Harry would not have enjoyed being there at all. A hot Frosty, which Netflix maybe stole that concept from me. And who was the other person? The Grinch. Duh. Hey, you like my outfit?
I hate it.
There were so many dancers this time. All these girls and guys came out and they all did some dancing and it was incredible. And again, everyone's just there for like a good time. And we got Kadu to be the host, who Kadu is on my record label. He's hilarious. And then he hit my car at the end of it, but that was okay. I said I'd forgive him if he got me tickets to Nickelback. Oh my gosh, you guys, another thing. This is why the joke exists. You know what happened the day that we filmed this down in Vancouver? The day of the snowstorm. There was like accident after accident, bumper to bumper traffic. This was the day it happened. I leave at about 8 o'clock. I go with my brother actually in his truck because we had to go return like some rentals and stuff. So we go and do that. My brother has his truck so we could go like back roads and stuff, and Luke gets stuck on the highway for 9 hours. And we had to leave to catch a flight at 5. So he literally like came home and left. We were so cranky that whole day until we made it to the beach. Okay, the last song on the list. This one I actually made an entire video on the whole writing process and what it's like to write a song in August and how everything goes into it. I'll link that in here. But that song was one that when I started writing it, I like knew the chords and I like loved the kind of melody that I was coming up with. But as a songwriter, sometimes you like second guess kind of what you're doing. I think that's with anything when you're being creative, that sometimes you can get in the way of yourself. And I remember just sending a voice note to my brother of like the first verse and like half of the chorus done, and I still didn't know what I wanted to call the song. I still didn't know the direction. Like I knew it was gonna be like a sad kind of song, and I remember my brother being like, yeah, it's pretty, but like who wants to listen to a sad song at Christmas? And I remember being like, oh, does that mean I keep going with this, or like what do I? And then Brandon wrote the whole actual second chorus. He wrote that like on the farm and sent me a voice memo with like the cows in the background while he's like milking. So I wanted to kill the Grinch in the video, but then Matt was like, no, that's too savage, you can't kill him. So he doesn't die, but I kind of wish he died. The dress was actually my sister's grad dress. That was the inspiration for the entire video. And then I was like, Beauty and the Beast. And then the house was the house down the road from the farm actually. And we were like, let's film at the mansion house. And then one thing led to another. I had a lot of fun filming it. It was so fun. And my friend Sienna was Lumiere. And that was like, I mean, Sienna's a personality hire.
I'm really starting to like being Lumiere.
We did it all in one day. The issue with the video, okay, I'm gonna say one thing. The issue with the video is if you want to like the song, don't watch the video. Because the video makes the song so unserious. I don't know if it was a mistake or if it was okay. I mean, we did it for the fans. We did it for the handful of fans. So if you want to add any of these songs to playlists and support a new artist, go for it. We have This Christmas, Ain't Christmas Without You, My Christmas Song, and Home for the Holidays. It's the only one that's a little bit different in its title. And yeah, you can stream them all now. Please stream them now, because some of the streams on those songs is... yeah. Thanks.